Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Chile in South America to check out some one-man black metal. A lot of people on here have been asking me to get out some real underground stuff, so we're going real underground with it. This isn't a reissue or anything. This is the straight-up demo by Horda, not Horna from Finland, Horda from Chile, or as we pronounce it over where I'm from, Horda. Listening to some older Braff, which is always fun. Now, it says Impure Devotion on that side, so I'm guessing that's the name of the demo, but on Metal Archives it just says Demo Promo 2009, which is fine. That's cool. Got a big old black cassette tape here, like a C90 or something, with just 5 tracks on there, nice and blank, an original dub, which is always fun. You get 3 tracks off the actual demo itself, which is all of which are really cool. But then you also get pre-Horda demo by Pacto Infernal, which is a little 2-track rehearsal demo. So once the drummer left, it was just the one guy left, and I think he changed the name to Horda, and then put this bad boy out a couple of years later. So 2009 this came out. You can imagine. It's got goatee ram face snake monsters, which is always fun. I do like that artwork. That's really cool. It looks like it's been lifted straight out of a bestiary or some sort of thing like that. But really cool stuff. Very sort of Xerox kind of style that we all know and love. And on the other side, absolutely plain. It's also got some, I don't know which Egyptian god and or goddess it is, but it seems to have a couple of, what is that, Osiris or something? Can't really tell. Do that magical tappy thing. Nah, don't work. Either way, he's holding a staff and he's giving someone the finger. But if you like your sort of rawish, sort of brutal kind of black metal, this kind of mixes the two quite nicely. Like when I first got it, so I picked it up for like, I think it was like £3 or something. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it down over £3. Couldn't find it anywhere online, but I thought, fuck it, let's give it a go. And mate, sure enough, I really liked it. I was expecting it to be some sort of like super raw kind of Burzum worship or one of those sort of like mutilation or Vlad Tepes kind of, which is absolutely fine. I like all that stuff. But no, it's got those really nasty little blasts in there, heavy riffing going on. I mean, it's still undeniably black metal, as you would come to expect. But no, I really liked that it wasn't trying to be something it wasn't, you know? Like you get a lot of those black metal bands these days that are like, oh yeah, we record and we download all these patches, so it sounds like it was recorded in a cellar on a thing. It's like, but why? It's like, I don't understand the whole purposely making something sound raw. That stuff sounded raw because that nearly fell over. That stuff sounded raw back then because, you know, that's the best they could do. And if they had access, it would have sounded a lot better. And don't get me wrong, I love the raw stuff. You know, I'm all about it. But people who do it on purpose, it's like, I don't know, man. It seems a bit pretentious. It's like when you get those LPs or book covers that are like pre-weathered and every single one looks the same. It's like, what are we trying to achieve? Are you trying to make out that this is older than it is? What are we doing? You know, it's like some of these people you see in the comments, and they're like, oh, I'm 36 and I've been into Cannibal Corpse since the mid-90s. No, you haven't. You're a fucking liar. You know what I mean? Just shit like that. Just be honest with your music. And this is fantastic. It's got that sort of natural raw sound to it. It's heavy. It's fast when it needs to be. It's got atmosphere. Really cool little intro and stuff. And it's just a lot harsher than I thought it would be. Not war metal by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely a nice sort of, if you like black metal, but you're more into your sort of like Marduk kind of stuff like that. This isn't a clone of that by any stretch of the imagination, but this definitely brings out those really fast blasts, like really hectic and just all round just nasty sounding. So if you can find this online somewhere, I've tried to, might be hard to check out, but you guys are asking for some super underground stuff. I delivered some super underground stuff. Make this happen. They've got a bunch of other tapes as well. I think a 7-inch, but yeah, just a one-man band putting out pretty much demos, to be honest with you. But I think one of them's a split as well or something. But cool stuff all around. So, Horda, if you can, check it out. If you can't, your loss. I'll catch you all later. Support the underground in your local record store. I'll catch you on the flip side, fool.